Have you ever considered a question like this? Why does the Earth float in space rather than falling into the depths of the universe due to its immense mass? What mysterious force controls it? What's beneath the Earth? To answer these questions, we have to go back to the 17th century. In 1666, one day, an apple fell and struck a person's head, which inspired him. Many years later, he formulated the law of universal gravitation. That person was none other than the founding figure of physics, Isaac Newton. The law of universal gravitation tells us that everything in the universe is mutually attracted, and any object with mass exerts a gravitational force. The greater the mass, the stronger the gravitational force. The Sun has a much larger mass than the Earth, and its powerful gravitational force is constantly trying to pull the Earth toward it. Therefore, we can consider the direction of the Sun's gravity as down for Earth. In our daily lives, whether driving a car or flying in an airplane, we can easily perceive the motion of these vehicles. However, when it comes to the Earth's motion in the cosmos, we don't feel it for a few reasons. First, Earth's motion is relatively smooth and constant. There are no sudden changes in speed or direction. Second, since everything on Earth, including the atmosphere, is moving along with the planet, there is no frame of reference to detect the motion. Third, Newton's first law of motion tells us that an object in motion stays in motion unless acted upon by an external force. So, the sensation of motion is relative, and since we, along with the Earth, are in a state of constant motion, it feels stationary to us in our everyday experiences. This is actually related to what we discussed earlier about the law of universal gravitation. You see, Earth has a mass of approximately 6 × 10⁻24 kilograms, so everything on Earth is held firmly by its gravitational pull. Regardless of where you are on Earth, be it the North Pole or the South Pole, a plain or a mountain, gravity always pulls things towards the center of the Earth. This is why on Earth, we can feel a sense of direction. However, when astronauts leave Earth and stay in space, they experience a state of weightlessness because there is no gravity acting on them. This causes them to float freely in space without any sense of direction. At this point, some people might be curious. Since all 8 planets, including Earth, revolve around the Sun, does that mean the Sun remains stationary? In fact, the Sun is also in constant motion as it orbits around the center of our Milky Way galaxy. Beyond the solar system, the Milky Way itself is also orbiting the supergalactic cluster known as the Virgo supercluster. It's possible that one day in the future, humanity may discover that the entire universe is rotating around something even grander. It's a bit like layers within layers, where everything is under some form of control. Consider our own lives. From birth to schooling, work, and retirement, many things are beyond our choice. Various unseen pressures, much like gravity, influence and compel us forward. Yet, perhaps it's these invisible pressures that, in some sense, transform into the responsibilities we carry on our shoulders.